Somehow I made it to the train station with my 2 massive bags. It's the other bit that I'm dreading at Paddington, going back home. Wish me luck. Hey ghosts and ghouls, welcome back to Queenie of London. Thank you so much for popping back to the channel. I hope you're all doing really well. As promised, here is my Haul-o-Ween, get it, from our spooky shopping trip to Taplow. I have literally not long got in the door. I stripped off straight away into my comfies. And I can't wait to show you what I picked up in that incredible Homesense. If you haven't seen the video, I will pop a link to it in the corner now. You need to see it if you love spooky shopping, because it was the best I've ever seen in England before. It blew my mind. And I got 2 bags of shopping, which I'm going to share with you. But before we do that, I need to have a bit of a clear out to make room for all this new spooky stuff. So let's do that. Okay, it's Sunday and I'm having a bit of a tidy up, clear out kind of day. I'm in that kind of mood. I've just done my wardrobe and made 2 massive bags of things for the charity shop. So I'm really pleased about that, and I can actually move clothes along the rails now. So I thought maybe I'd dig out my Halloween decorations, which some of them are in these 2 brown removal boxes, which is the most interesting shot you will ever find on YouTube. And I'm going to dig through these and see if there's anything that I don't want anymore. I might have changed taste, or I'm just not going to use. So you can come along with me if you like a sort of declutter video. We're going to start this now. I'm also going to have a little look online to see if I can find some nice lilac storage boxes for my new Halloween stuff. Start small. I have no idea which is in these ones. I think I have another Halloween box, according to my records, which has got stuff I know I won't get rid of. This is going to be hard. Hello! Oh, it's nice to see these things, but I don't know how to do this. Shall I make like a keep, maybe get rid of pile? This is my black rose garland, and to be honest, I've used it for so many years that I'm kind of thinking of using something different. So I may put this on and get rid of pile for now. This is a lacy tablecloth, which I actually use to cover the top of my desk. So in absence of anything else at the moment which would do that function, I'm going to put this on a provisionally keep pile. This is my owl. I do like him, but I've used him for so many years and I'm not really into this glittery tinsel thing anymore, so he's going to go on a no pile. That cleared the top layer. I got this guy last year and he lights up. I love his punk Mohican, so I'm going to keep him for now. Got one of these velour emerald green pumpkins. I'm going to put this on provisionally keep, but I'm not overly convinced. I love these spooky dolls, but I think the time has come to move on. And the same for this one. Again, these are that kind of glitter, spooky party kind of thing. They are candles. They do have batteries and a couple of them work, but I think I'm going to move on from these too. I do like the little mini broom though. This is my fortune telling crystal ball and I love it. It lights up and it speaks, so I'm going to keep this. A couple of little glittery pumpkins in here that can be kept. And those bits are lights, which, you know, I like a fairy light. I think I'll keep these. Alfie's little Halloween costume, his little ruffly pumpkin. Keep it because it's the cutest and it has some nice memories. Time for the big one. These can go. Definitely keep. Keep. How many of these are there? The witch's legs that you poke into the plant. They're glittery again though. I do like them and they are good when you display them. See? I might put these on the maybe for now. Spooky door knocker. We have 2 of these in our house, so this one can go on the no pile. I'm not really feeling this white pumpkin anymore. This is a spooky garland with some dark, mysterious roses on, and it lights up. So I'm going to keep this because it adds a bit of like light, basically. I found another one. I'm going to keep the wicked sign. I have these pumpkin lights, but again, I've used them for many, many years in a row now, so I think it's time for a change. I like my Salem Apothecary sign. Box of pumpkins. We keep these for embellishments. Definitely keep. Love this. Okay, these have just reproduced in the box. These are half cobwebs and they come with spiders, and the spiders light up and there are lights, orange lights around them. You're meant to like hook them on a window, but I don't really have the sort of windows that you can do this on anymore. So I think I'm going to put this in the no pile because every year I get them out and every year they go back into the box. Boo! She's got a great face. You have to give her that. Yeah, see, there was a time when I'm really into the glitter, but I think I've moved on from that now. And I think I'm going to put this on the no pile. Keep. Definitely keep. Definitely keep. She's from my childhood and I absolutely love her. She's a proper Halloween vintage ornament. I'm not wearing my glasses and I actually thought that was a real spider. My eyeball wreath. Until I can replace my eyeball wreath, I'm going to keep because I do really like it and it does look really effective when I put it in position. Empty box, big pile of no. Okay, little update. This stuff over here is to keep. It's currently in this storage box, removal box, but I have ordered 2 beautiful lilac massive storage boxes for all the Halloween things. I've sorted out loads that is rubbish, but I've also sorted out this box which is full of things that I'm going to donate to the charity shop because it's all pretty good. These work, and in here's the wreath, so someone will hopefully enjoy those. And my mum has decided to get on in the Halloween sorting game, so she's given me 2 of her tubs and we're going to go through these. Definitely keep. The first tub has absolutely nothing that we're going to donate or dispose because this is all stuff that we love using. A lot of it's like there's a spooky tree in there. There's little ghosts. I can see the lilac ghost from Tiger from last year. There's spooky signs. There's a spooky tree. And this guy. Oh, it's all stuck. Look at this. Love these. We put these in the kitchen. There's a witchy boot down there that I can spy. And there's baubles for the spooky tree. And little decorations there that we didn't use. So maybe we'll have some more luck with the next box, but it's no biggie because these are all so nicely stored. Okay, on to the second tub. We found this one, which you put batteries in and the Grim Reaper comes up the top. So we have to keep this one. We were going to donate, but we decided to keep. And we were going to donate these, but we decided that they look vintage and they light up and they sing. So we decided to keep these 2. This is the story of our decluttering. We go with good intentions and then we say, no, we'll never replace that. So we keep it. This box has got like loads of little bits that you can use for parties and things. Like there's some orange webbing there we've never used, some tape. What are these? Oh, this is cool. This is like a bat ghouls that you hang over your fireplace. There's some hang up witches hats, more little beware tape. This is ghastly. It's covered in blood. Yeah, so there's all these little bits. Look at these ghosts in hats string lights, they're cute. And then these little ravens, we used to have loads of them, and when you pull the little cord they make a raven eerie sound, which are really cool. We're going to put that in our spooky town this year. We have more lights, a garland, There's a hand here and loads of leaves. And we're going to keep these because they look nice with the leaf. Definitely going to keep the Scream costume. This is my brother's. So that one's all packed up, and we're going to pop these back in the storage cupboard that we use for all our decorating. Did, however, choose to donate this one and another haunted knocker. So now there's 2 knockers. So now I've had somewhat of a successful sort out, I'm gonna sit down for half an hour or so before I start with the dinner and enjoy some Haunts and Jaunts adventures. This is a little bit of a shout out to my friend Adie of Haunts and Jaunts Adventures, because I've absolutely been loving her channel. She goes to some really cool and unusual places to discover their secrets and tell their stories. So if you're into your spooky stuff, definitely head on over to Haunts and Jaunts Adventures and check the videos out. She also does some really good spooky shopping, and I know a lot of you will enjoy that too. Well, would you look at that? It's Monday and I have not long got in from work, and these were waiting for me on my front step. I ordered these late yesterday afternoon after I'd done sorting, and they've already appeared. That's magic. Pure magic, suitable for this Halloween haul video. So yeah, I'm really impressed. They're from George at Asda and they're lilac. Yay! Thumbs up with a lilac nail. I've already filled up this one with the older stuff, but this one is completely empty. So now we can finally get on with the haul from Homesense the other day. And also I've got a few bits and pieces, spooky bits of spooky shopping that I haven't shown you. So let's go. I'm here, just in case you can't see me, for the bags. Okay, so first things first, this is George. It was love at first sight. Martha Stewart actually says he's called Patty, but I think he looks more like a George. I absolutely love his face. He's actually surprisingly light. He is rather large. So I'm going to struggle with where to put him. I think I'm just going to put him in the corner and just let him survey the room. I don't know. I love his little stalk. I think it's so Cinderella-like and perfect. And what do you even do about the tongue? He was $29.99, which I think is a pretty good price considering his size. I absolutely love George. Look at him. Those eyes follow you about the room. Trust me, it's been a couple of days since Homesense, and he's quite a thing to wake up to in the morning. He watches me when I work. Okay, George, although you are obviously the star of the show, you're going to have to hang over here, mind my glasses, son, while I do these bags. Let's dig in. I had to go with this little freak show pumpkin. I absolutely love the way that it's dripping, or it's giving the illusion of dripping. It was $8.99. It's wooden. It's light as anything. The colours are just so cool. It just reminds me of the big top, as it should. And anything that says freak show is just right up my alley. For the top of my desk, because I've got such a mismatch of ornaments and decorations, I'm going to have some sort of alien Halloween freak show party. So this is going to go in the centre, like it's declaring what's going on. The bottom of my desk, like the actual surface, is going to be somewhat more traditional. From one pumpkin to another, I absolutely had to pick up one of these black and white variety pumpkins. They are ceramic. There was a couple of designs, a harlequin one, this stripy one, and a black and white check. But what sold me on this was the green. I love green. And I also love the way it looks with that gold trim, and look at that stalk. Isn't that just dreamy? I also really liked the shape of this one more than the others. This was $7.99 and it is ceramic and it is a bit of a statement. It also reminds me a bit of Mackenzie Childs. If it says Martha on, then I'm pretty much guaranteed to love it. I love how Martha Stewart's Halloween imagination works. All her stuff this year has been so totally up my street. And talking of streets, we have here our very own witchy street scene. It's all about the little crooked rooftops for me, and the little tiles there, and the witch that's etched out at the top. All three of these have little doors that you can open at the back, and there's a LED candle inside that flickers, so it looks like there's witches present at home, leaning over spell books and bubbling away potions. These are fantastic. They were $16.99 and they're going to look amazing on my kitchen windowsill this year. Don't you just love how vintage and traditional Halloween this is? I love the ceramic and the glaze on it, and the fact it lights up. The ghost at the top is the most adorable happy ghost ever. I have surprisingly little with black cats on, and the pumpkin down the bottom there has a good old grin too. This is also going in my kitchen this year, which is going to be full on traditional spooky scenes. So I'll show you that when it's done. There has been such a phenomenal choice of Halloween spooky photo frames in Homesense and TK Maxx this year. I've been spoilt for choice and I've not known which one to pick up until I saw this one. It's a gold pumpkin and it's just adorable. It's such a nice size for my desk, but what I got it for, I'm going to put a picture of my little Alfie in there, because I used to call him at Halloween time Munchkin Pumpkin. And I hope I've already put in some photos of Alfie in his little Halloween costume, and one of those is going to go into this photo frame for my desk. How could I not? Aren't they just the cutest little guys? These were $14.99 and they are totally worth it. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little ghosties, all in different poses. I'm a particular fan of the little white guy at the front there who looks like he's mid-sachet. And the little one with the devil horns on the end. These look amazing on our mantelpiece. We're actually keeping these out now because they're very summer-weeny and they're just really happy. They're also perfect because they have that beautiful glaze on them again that you know I am a sucker for. These are adorable. I also picked up these little guys, little ghosty salt and pepper shakers. They're trick-or-treating and their little bags say S&P for salt and pepper. I love their little peaks. They look like they've been piped. They have a ton of different designs of salt and pepper shakers in TK and Homesense this year, and these were only $3.99. That is just such a bargain. And finally, from Homesense Taplow, but not finally for this haul, is this little guy. I think this is so unusual to have a little ghosty with wings and devil horns. He lights up, and incredibly, he was only $4.99. I think that is incredible. And I think he's perfect. He's glass, and I love this marble mottled kind of effect. He's gonna look really cool at the weird freak show party on the top of my desk, and I do have an older brother for him that I'll show you in a second. Next couple of bits I actually bought online, and I believe they are still up there. The first thing was this cauldron. I needed a new cauldron this year, and this one I fell for straight away. I love the fact that it's navy and it has a gold trim running around. I love the gold handles, but it's all really about those gold frogs. You cannot have an enchanted glade without some golden frogs hopping about ready to be experimented on or be pointed a wand at and turned into princes, right? This cauldron was $12.99 and I absolutely love it. I'm going to put some green fairy lights in it so it looks like it's bubbling away. Look at this girl. Isn't she a stunner? I fell for her. Again, I've fallen for everything this year. I absolutely love her bandage bardo top and matching choker. And look at the barnet, you guys. It's phenomenal. Bride of Frankenstein. She is going to look amazing in my little freak show Halloween party on the top of my desk. That green face has a beautiful sheen, and she is just so cute. Look at her beautiful face. This is just a stunner. She was only $7.99. Have you ever seen anything so strange as this crow? I love this. I saw it in TK Maxx Homesense in Hurley Way, and I was just kind of taken aback. I was like, that is a very strange design, but I loved it for being so strange. Won't he fit well in the freak show? It's a dress. He's wearing a dress. It's flocked, and the top part of the dress, like the swags, is his feathers. And then he's got like a bodice that matches. I love his cute little face and how he looks to the side. He did come a bit of a cropper. He has no arms, but I'm not really worried about it. He had one arm, which was just like a claw, and he looked a bit strange. So I might try and fix him. Else I might just keep him like this. I think he's so striking. He's quite Game of Thronesy. What do you think? Do you like him? We've been going at this for some time now, and it's actually dark outside. I'm down to the last two things, I promise. The penultimate thing is this ghosty guy. He's pretty sizable, he's green, he's meant to look like Frankenstein's monster, and I think it's unusual. He lights up, of course he does, and he was only $4.99. He's going to look really good with the lilac ghost that I got last year from Tiger. I bet they're going to look really fun together. And here, cradled in my arms, is probably my most favourite piece. It's Frankenstein and his bride dancing. I have never seen anything like this before in TK Maxx Homesense. It's the shine on it, the glaze, the perfect pink dress. I love that there's like a swish at the bottom, so it actually looks like she's dancing. They look like they're in love. They're both very well dressed, to be absolutely honest. His suit is just on point. Again, the barnet of the bride is just phenomenal. They have the most amazing faces. She actually reminds me of a bit of a vintage Barbie. I love the detail on this, and I think it's wooden. It's not ceramic, thank goodness, because I don't think it would have made it home because it's very fragile. But I love every detail of it. I just think it's phenomenal. I think there's a gigantic statue version of this by a company called December Diamonds, and I just think it's been copied and made into a more manageable size. The other one was life size. This is just my favourite pickup of Halloween spooky shopping 2025. So far, you can never say it's finished. Welcome to the new boutique branch of TK here in Chelsea. Whilst I go ahead and wrap up all my new spooky treasures nicely and put them away temporarily into their new lilac homes, why don't you have a little recap of all the other little bits that I'm currently using that I picked up from TK and Homesense so far. I may have already shown them in hauls, but hey, any excuse to bust out this cool Halloween music. Enjoy! So ghosts and ghouls, that concludes my Haul-o-Ween for early August. Who knows if there'll be another Haul-o-Ween before Halloween? There probably will be. You guys are the best spooky shopping companions, and I absolutely love our Halloween hunting expeditions. I also love opening up my messages and seeing pictures from you, ghosts and ghouls, of everything you've been finding on your own spooky shopping trips. Keep them coming. I'm absolutely loving seeing all your treasures. They are going to look amazing in your own haunted homes this Halloween. They're a big thumbs up from me to you. Until I see you all again next time, thank you all so much for watching. Take good care of yourselves. Loads of love from London, Queenie. Mwah! And obviously George.